Good evening and thank you for watching. Today we're going to be doing a review from the PINTY company, that's P-I-N-T-Y. They sent us a scope to review. It is the 3942, that's the model number. It is 3x9x42 scope and it has a laser light in it. Never used a scope like that before, and in fact with this unboxing, this is the first time that this is truly unboxed. Hey, if you like what we're doing, consider giving us a subscribe and a thumbs up, and we'll get into this box and see what's in here. So the rifle scope comes in this pretty decent cardboard box. If you'll notice, it says here that we've got a wide field of view, shock and recoil proof, fully coated lenses, fog and waterproof. And we'll actually take this and mount it onto one of the rifles and get it out to the range, and maybe in a day or so. But once you open the box, it's got this pretty nice foam, and it's cut out for the individual components. It does have a manual. Manual doesn't have a ton of information, but if you go to, there's a website down here with a scan code, a QR code. If you go to that, you can get a pretty nice PDF version of that manual. So you've got a lens cleaner. It looks like the pressure switch for the scope, which we'll be attaching here shortly. Scope itself, weight feels really good on that. I believe there's a silica gel. So it does come with scope covers. And what we're going to do next is go over the individual components. We'll get a battery put in here and we'll see how this laser works. Because like I said, I've never used an optic that had a built-in laser. So this is where the battery goes for the laser attachment, and the laser shows up inside the reticle. So it just uses one of those CR2032 batteries. See if we can get this threaded in there, and there's also a little rubber O-ring in there, keep your moisture out. So the battery compartment here for the laser, it's got kind of a short thread. It can be a little tight when you've got that battery in there. So if you can see, there's the laser, and it shows up through the reticle. And I assume it works similar to the red dot reflex type optics, that you're going to adjust that, which you've got two adjustment screws up front. And we'll go over the scope from end to end. So you've got the ocular lens, your diopter adjustment ring, your magnification ring, which goes from 3 on its lowest setting up to 9. And here you've got your elevation turret and then your windage turret. And they are marked with your up, down, turn by hand on the elevation and on the windage as well. And you've got 2 slotted screw heads here. Those can come off. You can adjust underneath there. Then your laser settings for windage and elevation are here. And then you've got the 42mm reticle. Looking at the specifications on the PINTY scope, it is made of 6063 aluminum. It measures about 12.7 inches. It's got the 42mm objective like we had talked about before, as well as the 3:9 magnification. It's a 1/4 click MOA adjustment. The eye relief is 4 to 3.1 inches. Field of view is 33.5 to 11 feet at 100 yards. And it weighs, surprisingly, only a pound and it feels very solid. All right, so the laser, and by the way, it comes with the CR2032 lithium battery. Those are fairly common to get, but I am glad it came with it. It is a class 3R laser, and I am looking forward to trying that out because I've never used one before. We're trying to show the reticle on this. It's a decent one. You can see the laser up in the corner. It's just hard getting this thing to focus, but we wanted to give it a try anyway, give you an idea of what you're seeing when you look down the tube. So we're looking forward to getting this out to the range, mounted on a rifle, of course. We'll get to see how easily it mounts, and then we'll put some rounds downrange and see how it holds up under the recoil. I expect good things from it. I have no experience with this scope, and just given what I've seen so far, I'm thinking it should hold zero, but the proof is in the pudding, as they say. We thank you for watching. We hope you will tune in to see the live fire test.